So you've all heard about the coronavirus. We have to take it seriously. However, it is a little bit in your face the whole time. I think there's a little bit of frenzy going on with people. I understand why, because especially for elderly people, but we've got to keep it in perspective and not feed into the fear, because energetically, the more fear we put into the world, the lower the vibration of the world. So we've got to be careful not to feed into this kind of fear. We call it fear mongering because obviously the newspapers want to sell their headlines and to get advertising. So at the moment, I think the total was 116 in the UK and quite a lot around the world. But if you look at it from your perspective, look at it in your area, like at the moment, I think in the UK, there was only 4 cases. I mean, in London, there's 4 cases. So that 115 is really spread across the country. So you have to work out the probability. And also if you're young, if you're under 50, you know, you're going to be fine. It's going to be not the nicest thing to happen, but, you know, we will all get over it as long as you haven't got any medical conditions. So what I want you to do today is A, trying to put everything back into perspective. 2 is give you some meditations to do so you can actually increase your immunity. So what it is with us, right, we have a natural defense against disease, and that is our auric field, our chakra system. The more balanced it is, the more powerful it is, the less likely we're going to pick up some of these things, okay? So today we're going to do some chakra balancing and some protection work that you can keep doing over and over using this video, so it keeps you kind of energetically strong. Right? You should be doing this anyway. You should be, you know, working on your energy body. Meditation is the best way, obviously healing, obviously spending time on yourself, self-love, anything that brings your vibration up will help you defend yourself against any sort of dis-ease, including corona, because your immunity will be strong. I hope that makes sense, right? Number 2 is just to kind of take the practical precautions. So you've read everywhere that you have to keep washing your hands, keep wiping down surfaces, but, you know, try and live your life as well. One of the reasons this has happened energetically is for humans to reassess life. It is a bit of a wake-up call. There is some good things that happen from it. It's obviously not a great thing, but the silver lining is that we have to reassess the rampant commercialism of the world, how we've been plundering the world. So China is one of the biggest producers of carbon emissions, and I don't know, you know, I don't want to say rubbish, but, you know, things they produce good stuff as well, but they're massive manufacturers of things. So I think this is to slow down and to look at the world and think, actually, do we need to live like this? It's starting to reassess every human on the planet. We're all thinking about mortality. We're thinking about our family. We're thinking how to protect ourselves. We're thinking about simplicity. Imagine some of the supply chains do get affected. Like when they had a lockdown in China, they couldn't get hold of everything. So right now, if you go to the supermarket, there's about 1,000 choices for every single thing. Do we really need that? So this is going to force humans to simplify life, to pull it back a bit. So in a way, it's good for us to be having this wake-up call. Obviously, it's not great, but sometimes through challenges, we're always going to learn something. So for us, spiritually, it's a learning, it's an evolvement. So I hope that made sense. In terms of how you deal with it, try not to think about it too much, because that's the vibration that you're putting into the world. Try and be a bit more kind of fact-based. So look at your local area, find out who's got it. Take some sensible precautions, but don't keep thinking about it and don't keep worrying about it, because you have a vibration, you're a creator of your reality. So the more you worry about it, unfortunately, the more you're going to draw it into yourself, okay? It's hard not to with all the news. Try and avoid the news daily on an hourly basis. Maybe check it once in a while so you're aware of what's going on. Don't get too obsessed by it. It's really easy to get caught up in it, into a rabbit hole And unfortunately, the media, they're quite a low vibrational space. They're trying to bring consciousness down, so it will be a lot more exaggerated than the actual situation. You do keep that in mind, okay? So I'm going to go on and do our little meditation. If you haven't done it with me before, it's a guided meditation. You just follow me through. I'm not going to put any music on, even though I've got copyright music, because Facebook doesn't like certain types of music, so I do want the video to be cut off. So I want you to close your eyes and just take some deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. So this meditation is two parts. One is to send love to all the people that need it, who are suffering, to send love to all the people that are worried, and to just send love and healing to the virus, really, so we can actually stop it soon. And the second thing is to boost your own immunity against it. Okay, so keep taking your deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Really enjoy the breath, making the inhale longer and deeper. Really feeling the breath inside of your lungs and exhaling through the mouth. Using the breath to just bring peace to yourself, to bring balance back into yourself. Letting any noise around you be part of the meditation. Just keep inhaling and exhaling. Now I want you to bring your attention to your feet. I want you to use your imagination and imagine that you have roots like a big oak tree attaching you to the floor, going deeper and wider. Really feeling the attachment to the floor. Now we're going to bring in more energy. So imagine a cloudless sky with one cloud. Imagine this cloud parting and a ray of light hitting the top of your head. Allowing this light to cascade down your body, washing your aura, washing any negativity away from your auric field. And then imagine that light turning into a protective bubble around you, and nothing can penetrate. As you sit in this beautiful bubble, I want you to imagine a staircase. You're going to go down the steps. With each step you feel more and more relaxed, and you enter a sacred space somewhere in nature. The sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. And as you look around, you see greenery and flowers. You feel at peace. And in front of you there's a white bench. I want you to go and take a seat. And as you sit down, you bring your attention to your heart center. In the middle of your chest is your heart chakra. Imagine a green flower opening. And this flower opens, a beautiful green energy starts to shine out into your space. We're going to enforce that energy by bringing in green energy from source. So imagine an energy coming from the sky, hitting the top of your head, traveling through into your forehead, down into your neck and into your heart. Take this energy and transmit it to your house. Send loving energy to your house. Now I want you to send loving energy to your city, to all the people that are worried about corona, people that are sick from corona. I want you to send it beyond your city to your country. Send the love to all of the countries in the world. Imagine the green light showering every single human, lifting the vibration of the universe, of the planet. imagine that light going into the universe and into divinity. And then imagine all of that light coming back, showering all the humans with source energy, showering China particularly with green light, Italy, your own country, just filling it up with green light, healing light, bringing it back into your house, back into your chest. Now I want you to imagine that it's April, and I want you to imagine they found a cure for Corona, and everyone is starting to heal, and the crisis is over, and there's not been many deaths from it, and we're all very grateful. We send that message out to the universe. We truly believe that's going to happen. Now come back into yourself. You're going to strengthen your auric field and your chakras. So I want you to imagine a beautiful green light coming down from above you, hitting the top of your head. Imagine it swirling around into your auric field. Imagine it washing any negativity away as it swirls around, removing debris, removing things that are no longer serving you. Imagine the green light then going into the ground, into a purple light. As it swirls, you can feel it bringing things off your auric field. Now you're going to bring in more light. Imagine a golden light entering your crown and top of your head. Imagine it entering your third eye in the middle of your forehead, in the back of your head. Imagine this golden light going to your throat. Imagine the golden light going to your heart. And imagine the golden light traveling to your stomach. Imagine the golden light going to the end of your spine. And imagine the light going into your thighs, into your legs, into the soles of your feet, and into the roots you created to attach you back to the ground. Your whole body is full of golden energy. Now spread that golden energy to every part of your body. Spread the golden energy to your cells. Imagine your cells full of light. Imagine the cells into your DNA. Your whole body is filled with golden light. Now I want you to expand your auric field. Imagine it becoming bigger, almost 6 foot all around you, and imagine a mesh around you, protecting you from anything entering your auric field. You can strengthen this mesh by always intending to have the mesh around you. You can put this mesh around you every morning, as many times as you want in a day. Now you just feel more and more in line, more and more balanced. Then you're going to bring in some more light. Imagine a white light traveling through from the top of your head as it balances your crown chakra. You bring it into your third eye. When you set the intention, my third eye is balanced. You bring it to your throat. My throat chakra is balanced. to your heart chakra. My heart chakra is balanced. Gradually to your solar plexus. My solar plexus is balanced. Down to your lower stomach. My sacral is balanced. Down to the end of your spine. My root is balanced. Bring it down to your legs and into the floor. Your whole body should now be feeling a little bit tingly, a little bit warm. Just feeling at peace with yourself. And again, going back into yourself and being grateful for everything you have. This always lifts your vibration. So whenever you get worried, you feel low, go back into gratefulness. Be grateful for the roof over your head, the food on your table, the loves of your life. Anything, your job, your colleagues. Fill your heart with gratefulness for your life. And as you do that, you should feel lighter and lighter. And then gradually coming back into your space, into the bench. And then finding a staircase and going up the stairs. And as you take each step, you feel more and more relaxed. Gradually coming back into yourself, wiggling your toes, fingers. Then whenever you're ready, you're going to open your eyes. Just do a quick stretch. So thank you guys. I hope that helped. You give me some comments and feedback. And yeah, don't fall into the frenzy. Try and spread love rather than fear, because we all have a collective consciousness. Whatever we put into the world, we are helping the collective consciousness. So stay strong. Do the work every day. If you can, do this meditation. It's not that long. Try and put love back into the world. Let's change this. I'm going to ask all my healers to send out healing as well, and just make it so we don't fear this and we get through it. There's always a reason for these things to come about. It's awakening the planet, and I think it will go away in a few months. So we just got to hang in there and be strong. And we have actually an occasion on Saturday, so do come along. We are doing kirtan. We're going to spend time sending love there as well. It's on Saturday at 7:30 in North Harrow. I'm going to be leading this meditation as well, and then my husband and his band are going to be doing music and spiritual music. So I think we should be doing more of that, trying to live our lives. So do drop me a line if you're interested in coming. And we run meditation classes on Monday and Tuesday in North Harrow. Let me know if you'd like to attend. And there's some online as well that you can join, an extended version of this. Hope you enjoyed that. Lovely to see you. Thanks for logging on. We'll try and do more of these. Take care of yourself. Bye.